mascot ban has been made official by the Board of Regents. More than 100 schools across the state will need to change their school mascots or their team names. Our Capitol correspondent Mel Taligi has a reaction from advocates on the mandate.
Our identity is being used predominantly by non-native people for their amusement and entertainment. And oftentimes it's just terribly inaccurate.
I'm told the goal for schools across the state is to come up with an action plan by the end of this school year and to actually eliminate any Native American mascots or team names by the end of next school year. When the directive was first issued, some schools challenged it, which is why John Kane, Native activist and Indigenous Mascot Advisory Council member, says the mandate is necessary.
Between you and me, I think there were schools that were hoping this would come because it becomes very tumultuous. There's a lot of anger that gets expressed between the people who say, yeah, it's time we got rid of the mascots, and the people who say, no, I'm going to be an Indian for the rest of my life, or whatever their mascot is.
Kane tells me the council will be a part of the rebranding process, and if schools don't comply, the education department could pull back on funding.
That's not something that NEWS10 wants to do. So I think going forward, what's going to be interesting is to see how NEWS10 does work with some of the schools who may not want to comply with this ban now, and what's that negotiation going to look like?
Some have said if the mascots are removed, the history and knowledge of Native Americans would also be removed, which Kane says is absurd.
And I would argue that being used as mascots is more of an erasure than removing the mascots, because they are misrepresentations. They are false stereotypes. They're all 18th century depictions. So that means we're automatically being cast as relics of the past, not that we aren't a living, breathing, existing contemporary people.
The name change would be a financial matter, with schools needing to change out gymnasium floors, school attire, and more. Senate Majority Leader Andrew Stewart-Cousins says there's been no discussion about including this in the budget. Reporting in Albany, I'm Mel Taligi.